Right now is a great time to buy a new gaming PC, especially considering that graphics cards are out of stock everywhere, so the only way to get one is by buying a pre-built PC. Now, Amazon is the biggest online retailer in the entire world, so they have some amazing PCs, but you have to be careful when buying one because they have so many options that some of them are not so great. That's why I'll show you specific pre-built PC recommendations from Amazon that are amazing in terms of price to performance, and I will go through every budget and every monitor resolution, including 1080p, 1440p, and 4K PCs. And of course, I will show you the expected level of gaming performance that you can expect with each system in case you want to buy one of these, which by the way, the links for these PCs will be down below in the video description with the latest prices and availability in your region. My name is Valentino. That being said, let's start. With the first PC, we have this Skytech Nebula gaming system. Now, this is the best budget PC in my opinion from Amazon. I have tested this PC before and it's a 1080p beast. You can play any game that you want at 1080p with no issues, and I was able to average over 80 FPS in high demanding titles, which is a very good number, and very high FPS as well in esports shooters at 1080p resolution. Now, this PC is also 1440p capable, but I would recommend you a 1080p monitor if you want the best price to performance. You get the RTX 4060 graphics card alongside the i5-13400F CPU, and that's why you are getting an amazing level of 1080p performance. And then you get a 1TB SSD, which is enough storage, and 16 gigs of RAM, which is also enough for gaming. I really like the design for this Skytech Nebula, especially for the price, which by the way, the price by the time of filming is around $870. So for under 900 USD, you are getting a very good level of gaming performance. Now, if you have more to spend, you can get the best value gaming PC in this entire video, which is this late 8 mesh from i5 Power. Now, this PC is ideal for 1440p high to ultra settings, so if you have a 1440p monitor and you want the best price to performance PC that you can get, in my opinion, this is going to be the right one for you. You get the RX 7800 XT graphics card, which will allow you to play any game at 1440p high to ultra settings. In fact, you can play high demanding titles with no issues at very good frame rates in these high demanding games. And then in esports shooters, since you get the Ryzen 7 9700X, which is one of the best 8-core processors in the market, you are going to be able to average 240 plus FPS on average competitive settings, so feel free to go with a 240Hz 1440p monitor. And if you want to play at 1080p instead, you will be getting very high frame rates in both esports shooters and also high demanding titles. Here you get 32 gigs of DDR5 memory, which is going to be amazing not only for gaming but also for streaming and content creation, and the total price is around 1400 USD, so for under $1,500 you are getting, in my opinion, the best price to performance system in this entire list. Now, if you have even more money to spend, I will show you the best value 4K PC that you can also use as a high-end 1440p system. If you have a 1440p monitor, you will be able to max out any game that you want, high to ultra settings with no issues with this system. And if you have a 4K monitor, this is going to be the best value one because it's not as expensive as other systems, but it will perform amazingly well at 4K. This is the i5 Power Y60, and it has the RTX 4070 Ti Super, which is one of the best graphics cards in the market for 1440p resolution and also very decent for 4K. With this graphics card, you can expect over 80 FPS on average at 4K resolution high to ultra settings in high demanding titles if you turn on DLSS quality, and then if you want to play at 1440p even without DLSS, you will be averaging well over 110 FPS, and remember, I'm talking about the most high demanding games out there. Here you get a very strong CPU in the Ryzen 9 7900X, which is a CPU that comes with 12 cores, so it's going to be one of the best CPUs for content creation as well. So if you're a content creator who also wants to do gaming, this system is going to be top tier. And in terms of esports games, since they require more of your CPU than other types of games, you will be achieving very high FPS, over 300 FPS on average in esports shooters like Valorant or Fortnite competitive settings. So feel free to go with a 360Hz 1440p monitor or a 240Hz 4K one. Here you also get 32 gigs of RAM and you get 2TB of SSD instead of 1, so you get plenty of storage to install more games or more programs. Now, the total price for this system is around 1900 USD, which yes, is not the cheapest one out there, but it's definitely cheaper than other systems for 4K resolution or 1440p ultra settings. With the next system, we have one of the best PCs for 4K resolution. I call this one the best high-end 4K system that is not as expensive as the fastest PC in the market, which I will be talking about in just a second. But anyway, this system is going to be ideal if you want to play at 4K ultra settings, or if you want to play at 1440p with ray tracing and even path tracing enabled when possible. So if you really want to max out all these settings at 1440p in the most high demanding games. The reason why is because you get the latest NVIDIA RTX 5080, which is one of the best graphics cards in the entire market. It's actually top 3, so you're getting top tier performance. I have tested the 5080 myself, and at 4K resolution I was able to average 89 FPS, and I'm talking about the most high demanding games, high to ultra settings with no DLSS enabled. And at 1440p in these very high demanding games I was averaging very high FPS as well. Not only that, but here you get one of the fastest CPUs in the entire market in the Ryzen 7 7800X3D. So you're going to be getting also top tier performance for esports games. So feel free to max out any monitor refresh rate, whether it's 4K 480Hz, 1440p 480, or 1080p 540Hz. Here you also get 2TB of SSD, so you get plenty of storage and 32 gigs of DDR5 memory. Now the price for this Skytech Chronos is $2,800 USD. So yes, this is one of the most expensive systems out there, but in my opinion it's definitely a good system, and it is worth it if you're looking for a 5080, because the RTX 5080 is out of stock basically everywhere. So if you want to get a 5080 alone, the price is going to be close to this Prebuilt PC right here. So if you want that GPU from NVIDIA, I believe that getting this system will get you the best price to performance. And then if you want the fastest gaming PC that you can get in the entire market right now, I recommend you getting the next one, which is also the most expensive one in the Panorama gaming PC. This one has the RTX 5090, which is the fastest graphics card in the market, and you get the Ryzen 7 9800X3D, which is the fastest CPU for gaming in the market as well. So combining these two components will give you the fastest performance at 4K, and I'm talking about well over 120 FPS on average in the most high demanding games, high to ultra settings, so you can easily turn on ray tracing or path tracing at 4K and max out your gaming experience in just any monitor resolution really. Now here you get 64 gigs of RAM and 2TB of SSD, and this PC is marketed as the best 2025 Prebuilt PC for gamers, which is actually true because you get the fastest CPU and you get the fastest GPU. Now enough of me talking, and let's talk about the price. The price is almost 6,000 USD. Honestly, an insane price tag, but I mean the 5090 is not in stock anywhere, so even if you wanted to get the 5090 yourself and build a PC around it, you can't right now. So getting a Prebuilt PC is going to be your best option. 6,000 USD on Amazon is going to be the cheapest that you pay for a 5090 system. And then as a bonus PC, I will give you an extra one that I will leave down in the video description, where you get the best value esports gaming experience. That PC is going to be around 1,600 USD, and you will be getting the second fastest CPU in the market, so you can max out a 1080p 540Hz monitor or a 1440p 480Hz. And in terms of high demanding games, well, you get the 7800 XT graphics card, so you can play at 1440p high to ultra settings with no issues, and you can play at 1080p maxed out settings in case you have a 1080p monitor. Remember, that system will be down in the video description alongside every PC that I mentioned today with the latest pricing and availability. And if you need personal PC help, that's going to be the top link in the description, where I can help you out by finding the right PC build or Prebuilt PC for you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.